Welcome to Compubyte's innovative POS software. What you're going to learn in this tutorial is how to do LayBuys and maintain them. At your main menu, press the F4 key. Now choose number 4, which is LayBuys, and press enter. The first information you will get, it will tell you is to press enter for a new LayBuy, -1 for a new LayBuy using an existing account, -2 to exit, and -3 to delete a LayBuy. Since it's a new LayBuy, I would just press enter. Now I put the customer's details in. Most of my retail stores just puts the name and the telephone number directly next to the name. For example, if the person's name is Joe, they would put next to the name the person's cell phone number, 082-4104-777, and then update it and click on the update button. Now at the PLU code you would scan the item that the customer has LayBuyed. So you put 1 - whatever the size the person has basically LayBuyed, or you would basically just scan it. The item price is 199 rands, and if this is the only item that the person LayBuyed, you press the N button, and now you insert at this point here the value that the customer is giving as a deposit or a LayBuy. So if the customer is giving 100 rands, you enter in 100 rands, and he tendered to you 100 rands, so you press enter and it's cash, and now you end the document. You notice it will print for you 2 copies. So one you can basically give to the customer, and the other usually paste onto the garment itself or the stock item that the customer purchased. That's how simple it is to do a LayBuy. Now what happens when the customer comes back for his LayBuy? You press again the F4 key to get the menu, you go to your LayBuys and you press enter, and now you just have to put in your LayBuy number. If you know the LayBuy number, or you can scan the actual slip which has the barcode of the LayBuy, it will then pick up the LayBuy number. If you do not know the LayBuy number, you could put in a -1, put the person's details in, and find what the LayBuy number is. I'm assuming that you have the document and you're scanning the barcode, so you know the LayBuy number. Immediately it shows you what's the balance now on the LayBuy. The item was purchased at 199, paid 100 rands, and the balance is now 99 rands. Once again, you end the document, and since the customer is paying you the full 99 rands, you just press enter. If he's paying you any less, you put the lower amount in, and then it will still keep the record that the LayBuy has not been taken. You now press the end document, print out another 2 copies, and the LayBuy has been updated. Press again F4 key. Now the customer decides that he does not want the LayBuy anymore. So you go to 4 LayBuys. You choose -3 to delete the LayBuy. You now put in the LayBuy number or scan it from the slip, and it will ask you, this deposit is fully paid, so it must have been already taken. Please check or click to clear form after clicking on OK. So you can't give him a LayBuy because it has been already fully taken. But let's say he returned the whole LayBuy and he wants his money back. Then you could basically, according to the regulations, choose 1, and then it will delete 10% of the paid value. If you want to give his full money back, you will just press enter. In this case, I'm going to use the regulated conditions of the LayBuy by putting 1, and now the LayBuy 10% penalty of 1990 is taken off, and you're only going to return to the customer 179 rands and 10 cents. You press the end button and you return the 179 rands, which will come off your till, and presto, it's been done. Thank you for listening to this tutorial.